EP39 opening meant. Award finalist Beauty Spy War Episode 39. Episode 38 recap. Juntae and Daebeom raided the Ganghwa hideout. Portuguese Water Dog tracked. Sang-wook found. Miraculous survival after poison needle attack. Mysterious black plastic discovered beneath doghouse. Careful. If you pull that, it might explode. Today's episode 39. Drop cache excavation beneath the doghouse. Explosive detection tension at maximum. Team leader Juntae's shocking transformation. I'll kill him myself. Hyena's identity revealed escaped the boiling cauldron. Hooks' past SLBM leak attempt. And suspicion of a mole inside the NIS. Hyena, the man who escaped the boiling cauldron. Episode 39 begins now. EP39. Hyena, the man who escaped the boiling cauldron. Juntae's gaze shifted to the black plastic beneath the pit bull's doghouse. Plastic buried under the doghouse? What is this? It can't be food waste. He tugged at it gently, his expression puzzled. Be careful. In the past, someone was digging up a Dvoke when it exploded, suffered a severe hand injury and multiple fractures. Is that so? Yes. One of the people assassinated recently was involved in that incident. Who are you talking about? Come on, use your head. He's one of the people included in our current investigation. Juntae remained silent. I'm talking about director Kim Bom-jun of Eugen Bio. Director Kim's accessory-like wrist was injured during a Dvoke excavation? Exactly. That's why I'm warning you to be extremely careful. Whoa. That was close. Let Yongdi handle it. You have counter-terrorism experience, don't you? Yes, sir. I'll screen it. Yongdi retrieved mine detection equipment from the investigation vehicle and began examining the area. Judging by the response, there appears to be a metal object buried inside. A metal object? Everyone, step back. In rare cases, these can be rigged with grenades or landmines. Hold on, put on protective gear. Take your time and examine it carefully. Jongho, get the protective suit from the car. And bring the portable ion scanner. Yes, sir. Explosive disposal tools were unloaded from the box truck. Sometimes these are connected with thin wire or invisible fishing line. That triggers an explosion if disturbed. The agents held their breath, watching intense silence. Even Agent Una, encountering such a situation for the first time, wore an expression of extreme tension. Did the traitor Sang-wook really set up a Dvoke so carelessly in a place like this? How will the investigation unfold from here? They must have figured something out by now. Even the femme fatale Una's face showed signs of worry, and she shook her head lightly, as if trying to dispel an ominous premonition. If it detonated, someone could suffer serious injuries from the blast. Yongdi screened the suspected Dvoke soil with the portable ion scanner. The alarm would sound if specific explosive compounds were detected. But fortunately, there was no response. Still, he remained vigilant. Beads of sweat had formed on his forehead. He lifted his safety helmet and wiped away the perspiration dotting his brow. Phew. Fortunately, no booby traps detected. Good. Now let's get it out. Yes, sir. Just a moment. Carefully digging into the earth once more, they uncovered a wide, flat stone slab. Lifting the stone revealed a Dvoke, gradually emerging from the deep hole in the ground. It's a Dvoke. A Dvoke. It really is. The very Dvoke we've been searching mountains for with metal rods is right here. And this is the first time we've found one inside someone's home. This completely blindsides conventional thinking. To think it would be hidden in such an utterly ordinary place. Completely breaking from established patterns. Juntae and Daebeom's expressions showed their astonishment at this unexpected discovery. As time passed, their faces gradually broke into broad smiles. Dvoke, a hidden storage site where infiltrated spies bury pen-type poison needles. Poison guns, pistols, ammunition, US dollars, transceivers, cipher documents, fake identification cards, and other items sealed multiple times and waterproofed. So they remain intact even in rain. Also called an unmanned post or unmanned cache. Security agencies estimated that hundreds of such Dvokes existed throughout the country, and were actively searching for them. In the investigation vehicle on the way back, Daebeom spoke first. That bastard Sang-wook was just used and nearly killed. We're really lucky. We're really lucky. He came within inches of death. But how did he survive being hit with a poison needle? That's really strange. Maybe the poison degraded? Poison degradation? In all my years, I've never heard of poison needle toxins degrading. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Even in such a ridiculous situation, we're laughing. Ha ha. Or maybe during the struggle, they couldn't strike a vital point properly. And most of it leaked elsewhere. That's possible if there was intense hand-to-hand combat. They operate in cells, so to protect the organization, they absolutely won't let Sang-wook live. Of course. Traitors are dealt with by death. This must be the work of that killing machine Hyena, right? I think it's Hyena too. That bastard is Death's hand. He moves when ordered from above. That son of a bitch. He's not human. That bastard needs to die. I'm going to kill him. I'll kill him myself." Daebeom was shocked to see the usually calm Juntae's personality turning violent. "Hey. Still, we should arrest him and let the law judge him." "Forget it. That bastard's not human. He's a murderer. Exactly because he's a murderer. We should catch him and let the law sentence him to death." "Senior Kong, suppose we catch him. And then what? Lock him up? Yeah, so what's your point? Since 1997, no death sentence has ever been carried out, even when pronounced. We're a developed nation. You have to uphold human rights to be considered advanced. Think about that bastard swaggering around in prison, acting tough like a gangster. That's not right. I can't stand to see that. I can't." Team leader Juntae, who usually emphasized human rights and legal procedures, had changed. Witnessing his friend's younger brother on the brink of death had transformed him completely. They say human nature never changes. Only one's social behavior changes. This seemed to be the first step in his character transformation, becoming harder and stronger. Things are changing. We'll need to redefine the concept of Dvokes as taught in the manual. Exactly. This completely breaks from conventional thinking. Right? We were completely caught off guard. Following textbook training, I always searched for solitary trees along hiking trails. Even spotting a single lone tree made my heart drop. Me too. And if I found a scrap of cloth or chalk marks on a tree, it looked like some kind of code. Dvokes have become completely integrated into daily life. Survival-oriented? Life-integrated? Yeah, that makes sense. It's hard to imagine one being in your front yard, rather than halfway up some remote mountain. That's why these bastards are smart. Juntae remarked that they'd been completely blindsided. In the NIS archives, microfilm reels spun continuously. Occasionally, the reading machine would stop when it located relevant content. Data appeared on the screen in real time as female agents made copies. In the NIS small conference room, torn envelopes, enlarged microfilm contents. Items recovered from Sang-wook's Ganghwa hideout were displayed $30,000 USD. A suppressor, pistol, poison needles, laminated cipher documents. Photographs taken at the Dvoke site. Director Cho, Daebeom, Juntae, and other investigators watched the screens intently. Daebeom reported information related to Gilin-sung. Call sign Gilin-sung. Real name Jang Sang-man has been underground for the past 2 years. This is the case file tracking Gilin-sung. And these are the cipher messages transmitted to him during that time. Are we catching him or not? Or do we have no intention of catching him? I apologize, sir. There are numerous people named Jang Sang-man in the Busan area. We're continuing to investigate them one by one. Time is of the essence. Is it really that difficult to narrow down? It's not easy, sir. Capture him alive if possible. If not, you're authorized to kill. Also, the common code here is SF16893012. Director Cho examined the photographs of the brutally murdered victims. Whose handiwork is this? An extremely dangerous individual known as Hyena. Hyena? Yes, sir. He's from the North Korean Workers' Party Operations Department. Unit 128 Liaison Office. He was caught dealing drugs and escaped just before execution. He managed to escape right before execution? Yes, sir. Information obtained through human from the north? Yes, sir. If he escaped just before execution, he's practically returned from the gates of hell. Yes, sir. He received special training and is extremely dangerous. He won't be easy to catch? No, sir. We're tightening the net around him. A bastard who escaped from a boiling cauldron has no fear. You know why? I can guess, but why? Because he's experienced hell itself. That's right. He's been through hell. So what in this world could possibly frighten him anymore? Daebeom nodded in understanding. He won't be easy to catch. How's the hyena manhunt progressing? Director Cho asked with a worried expression. After his escape from Cheongju Lake, we've compressed the search radius to within 3 kilometers. Stay on him through communications tracking. Yes, sir. We currently estimate he's moving toward Hongshang, in South Chungcheong Province. He's an extremely dangerous individual. Make absolutely certain the agents don't let their guard down and get hurt. Yes, sir. Understood. Team leader Juntae was observed moving back and forth with investigation files. Team leader Yoon, anything new? Director, do you remember Hooksa? Hooksa? Why? In the past, didn't our NIS struggle through a difficult operation to completely dismantle a spy ring related to naval weapons systems? Yes, there was. What about it? He's an individual who was purged as a result of that investigation. Then he must harbor tremendous resentment toward our NIS. Right? I seem to recall he had other charges in his past as well. Yes, sir. Specifically, he attempted to obtain information on nuclear weapons and other armaments aboard U.S. nuclear submarines, as well as design blueprints for the submarine-launched ballistic missile SLBMA core component for Korea's 3,000-ton class submarines. He was caught trying to smuggle these overseas and was pursued by our agents." Director Cho nodded gravely, his expression darkening. "That's right. It was an extremely serious case. That could have led to catastrophic consequences. A case that made our hearts drop, wasn't it? Just think about it. Imagine if submarine-launched ballistic missile SLBM technology had been leaked. It's horrifying to even consider. Gives me chills. It could deal a devastating blow to national security. Even now, tracking the movements of North Korea's 70-plus submarines is no easy task. Now imagine them forcing SLBM installations onto submarines over 2,000 tons. Surveillance satellites can only cover so much. Exactly. When they appear here and there unpredictably. They're not Hong-gil-dong, we'd never catch them. How could our current military response system possibly stop this? It's shocking to even contemplate. There's an even more shocking fact. Hooksa secretly entered the country on 4 separate occasions. Director Cho's eyes widened. What are you talking about? If he brazenly entered the country, someone must have helped him. There were times he smuggled himself in. But we've received reports that each time, someone from the NIS directly assisted him. Who's saying this? Are you telling me we have a spy inside our own NIS? Director, I'll provide you with a separate report on this later. At that moment, Inspection Team Leader Lee Bom-sok indicated he would give Director Cho a separate briefing. Director Cho looked at Inspection Team Leader Lee Bom-sok, wondering what this was about. Inspection Team Leader Lee Bom-sok moved to the director's office and reported to Juntae, Daebeom, and the director on the findings uncovered thus far. I haven't reported this yet, but an internal inspection is currently underway. When our NIS was conducting the Gwangwamun operation to capture Gillinsung, we believe the person sending messages to call sign Gillinsung was Jang Eun-young. Play back the message Jang Eun-young sent to Gillinsung. Yes, sir. Pull up the cipher room data. Ms. Jang Eun-young from Sinwiju is sending a message to Gillinsung call sign. First, let's listen to a song. Cipher message E. Please receive transmissions 2031 and 2037. Tide 13. Transmission follows. 53925, 36775, 43218, 62537. Repeating transmission 53925, 36775, 43218, 62,537. Have we identified any other evidence? I'll report the surveillance data. This is documentation related to the cipher messages. And this is a photograph of her meeting an unidentified male at a motel in Uijeongbu. Who is that woman? EP39 ending meant. Episode 39 highlights. Dvoke excavation. Explosive hazard check. Ion scanner deployed. Fortunately, no booby traps detected. Dvoke discovered beneath doghouse. $30,000 United States dollars, poison needles, pistol, cipher documents. First time finding a Dvoke inside someone's home. Juntae's transformation. Usually advocates for human rights and legal procedures. I'll kill him myself. That bastard's a murderer. Seeing his friend's younger brother near death. The first button of his character transformation. Hyena's identity. North Korean Workers' Party Operations Department Unit 128. Caught dealing drugs, escaped just before execution. A dog that fled from a boiling cauldron. Having experienced hell, nothing in this world frightens him. Currently fleeing from Cheongju Lake toward Hongsheng, South Chungcheong. Hooks past. U.S. nuclear submarine weapons information. Korean SLBM design blueprint leak attempt. A case that made our hearts drop. Secretly entered South Korea 4 times. Someone inside the NIS helped him? Jang Eun-young appears. Sent cipher messages to Gilin-sung during Gwanghwamun operation. Met unknown man at Uijeongbu Motel. Who is that woman? Episode 40 preview. Jang Eun-young's true identity revealed. Tracking the mole inside the NIS. Hyena vs. Investigation Team confrontation. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you for watching.